what's up, beautiful people? This is your finest MC, your favorite rapper, your grandmother's favorite presenter, and I go by the name of Lord Fresh. And I don't know why I'm smiling a lot on the beginning of the intro. It's kind of hectic and Twitter. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe. And we are close enough from reaching 1K subscribers. It's highly possible that we already reached it now that we are like recording. But yeah, man, to everyone who has watched, subscribed, commented, like, follow us on all social media platforms, please make sure that you actually come through. And then, everyone, we appreciate you guys. So, right now, we have a beautiful visitor, a beautiful guest. I'm not saying all of you guys. I know a lot of people will be angry just because I never said they're beautiful, guys. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe that's the case. I'm joking. But and yeah, man, our beautiful guest just came through. She is going to tell us so much more about herself and what she's doing in the industry. And yeah, man, apologies to everyone who's gonna take it personal. Or they came through on the podcast, but I never said we have a beautiful guest. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But, I'm joking. But yeah, man. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm actually great. I know that's an answer you didn't expect. Crazy.
Of course.
So hey, yeah, man, how you doing?
I'm doing absolutely good. I'm blessed. Thank you.
Okay. You go to church, no? No, no, not everyone gives me that answer. I'm blessed. What are you blessed with? Interesting.
Life.
Life. Crazy. Okay. No, that's actually nice, man. If God is giving you more days to live, then that's a blessing.
Of
That's
course.
fine. So, what have you? Wait, too soon. For everyone who doesn't know who I'm sitting with, who are you, which Harry is, and can you just tell us, just give us a quick intro?
Um, my name is Ditshego, Chiloane, and I'm old enough, but I'm not that young. And what I do is I am a model, and I recently just started a business in Knitwear.
Okay. Wait, a business in what?
Knitwear,
Network.
yes.
Oh, I thought you said network. Hey, your accent. Yeah, I wanted people who are coming through here we got some like accents. I like, yeah, start a business in network. I'm like, what? Okay, yeah. So yeah, you knitting.
Yes, I am.
It's actually new.
Not really, but yes, it is. I
Okay.
started last year, mid last year, but it's only now that I'm taking it seriously. At first, it was just a joke.
Okay. Hence, you're laughing at your own joke.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Cute. Yeah, man. Welcome to What's Behind the Culture, man. I'm actually looking forward, and the rest of the viewers getting to know who are you, and then need to. I
Yes.
want. I'm trying to say it the way you said it, but yeah, man. Can you just take us back, yeah, no, on the background level, like academics? Where did you go from primary to high school?
Um, Primary Kenilked, which is in Zuknor.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You call
And
it yo.
yeah, and I later then went into Munaridira Private School, which is in Violet Bank.
Wait, whoa, wait. What did you just say? Like after primary, you went to where?
Munaridira Private School.
Manar.
Munaridira, yes,
Okay.
which is in Violet Bank.
Oh,
Yeah, and from grade 8 until I completed my matric.
how was high school? Give us a journey of high school.
High school was actually great, even though, of course, we do come across obstacles, but it was actually great. Apart from everything that really happened, it was a great experience. High school is nice, though.
Really, no, I don't miss high school.
I do.
I just miss being a class clown in high school.
I miss being a teacher's pet.
Ah, really? What do you mean?
That's what they used to call me.
Why? Because you had a teacher who was always sending you, always.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. Just according to you, like, were you just enjoying that working with that teacher? Now you should
I
say no
just
one.
I just enjoyed I just enjoy interacting with people. It was not specifically that teacher, but like with almost everybody, even with the fellow uh, learners. I
Mhm.
was just like that.
In high school, you were a genius, ne? Because there's no way you can be a teacher's puppet all the time. It doesn't make sense.
Let's not call it genius.
Ash, I wish I knew there's a better word that describe a person who's better than a genius.
No, that's not what I meant. Yeah,
Okay.
but it was just
As someone who's like academically, you're like intelligent.
sure.
You can work with that.
Yeah.
No, man. Okay, Sharp, I get you. Because, like, as long as you're, like, smart and then school or everything, or pass up very well,
Yeah.
there's teachers who are like, wow, mama, like, because it didn't get to a point that when, like, they make you being the one teaching the kids is like,
Oh, well, I was just a class prefect, and that's that. Never really got to a point where I had to be teaching anyone.
yo, when I'm being a prefect, it's just kind of seemed like another job. Man. Like, don't you think people should get paid for that? But anyway, it's a conversation for another day, man. Like,
Sure.
I've never, because there's so much responsibilities, really. Go on.
There really are, but I feel like we don't necessarily need to get paid because you also just learn skills of being a leader, and that's just it. Honestly, they're just giving you a responsibility to see, "Hore, are you capable?" So I don't really think that people need to get paid.
Mara capable of being a leader. Go for all about Warasa.
It's not just that though. It's not just that.
Yo,
though.
man. So like, yeah, man. It's a great thing that you've learned. You've enjoyed high school. I don't know if ever you enjoyed the title. You cool with the title of being a teacher's pet. I don't know. It just kind of like sound. Yeah, but so but yeah, man. I believe that opasile grand because vele mutoro kse. Uchuteri you jumpy, Sharon. I like. Unlike, okay, I'm not gonna say names, yeah, bro. So, how was life after high school?
Life after high school, I wouldn't really say hectic, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it was easy because, yeah, life after high school is what taught me. It actually gave me reasons to find hobbies, and that is how I found my way back into knitting and crocheting because I had started back in primary. I was taught by my grandmother when I was still young, and eventually I stopped because I was busy being a baby. But in the later stage, which was like previously, I then started. I just grabbed a crochet and a wool, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's see, how far can I go with this? And I don't regret.
Beautiful. Yo, guys, you see why I keep saying that I'm your grandmother's favorite presenter. Grandmothers are just, yeah, bro. So, where's your grandmother now? Like, I wanna learn something at least.
She's late.
Okay.
Please.
No, my condolences.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, at least she left with your skill that you're gonna take and make it a business, a legacy type of thing. So what you're wearing, it's something that you knitted yourself.
Yes, I made it myself. This is part of the JOYCAL Knitwear.
JOYCAL.
Yes.
Okay, wait, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
The name. How did you come up with the name?
The name is a combination of both my grandparents' second names, actually.
Okay.
The first part of the name, which is Joy, is short for Joyce,
Okay.
which is my grandmother's name, and my grandfather's name is Calvin. So I just took the first three letters of each name, and I came up with JOYCAL.
JK. Yay! When you explain Kel, I thought you were about to say Kelsa. Like,
No.
Your grandfather is that alright. So yeah, man. Shout out to the grandparents, man. I like Jokel. No, that's nice. It's legacy. Like you'll be a good grandmother. Trust me.
Thank you.
Trust me. So like, how's the business going?
So far we're taking it kind of baby steps because I feel like this is just the beginning of it, but I know for sure that so starting small, end up big.
Hi. When I'm like communicating with you, ne?
Mm-hmm.
Social media wise, you happen to have so many languages, and like, what's your tribe?
Pulana.
So, Mara, you kept saying like Aniti and then Jiggy
I'm
Jiggy.
multilingual.
Guys, you wanna know how she's coming up with words that are like multi.
Yes.
Oh, you're just doing it in like for fun and learning different languages.
Yes.
Oh, you're doing it on purpose.
Mm.
But it's giving like it's giving. It has that. Yeah, but yeah, man. You're still telling me how's the business of JOYCAL going?
Yes. Um, I wouldn't really say that it's not going actually because it is. I'm still trying to learn my ways around uh, exposing the business, the brand. And I'm also still working on my anxiety and everything, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I just, I know for sure that it doesn't have to be me who speaks for my work, but it has to speak for itself. Yeah.
No, yeah, you're cooking, cooking. So what are your plans? You can never. Okay, sure. Just don't give us like 100% plans of like whatever, cause ish. Yeah, not what I want. But that's our plans about it, and then they make the wealth out of people's ideas. But how would you like to see your business, JCal, grow? And what's the goal for?
The goal is actually to learn more, not just a crochet and a ball of yarn. I want to learn more actually in terms of like um, sewing, you know,
Okay.
and eventually that could be like, I don't know, maybe get into fashion designing as a whole, you know, or I'm actually not sure. It's like you said, I'm still cooking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You're still cooking. That's
but
that's
I'm
really nice.
hoping that it grows to a point where maybe I have stores, you know,
Mm.
boutique, and just like that. Maybe I could dress people, you know,
When they attend the Boma
celebrities, you
Awards,
know.
what.
Yeah,
Oh, that's really nice. Can we make it happen?
sure.
Got you. So okay. So when you spoke about you like you're a model too. You're like
Yes.
you're into pageantry. How
Mm.
did that journey start? Let's take us back. Let's just go back.
Um, Sharp. So growing up, I was bullied quite a lot because I was a little bit chubby, you know, and I was bullied for all that, and I just ended up deciding when I started losing weight, when I started getting into shape, growing up, of course, that's when a person goes through the stage of puberty and you move from childhood into adulthood, I guess, and that's when I started seeing developments, and I was like, you know what, for me to um, I believe that this is me claiming what's mine, you know, which is confidence. And I had to find a way to get that back. And I saw an opportunity, which was in pageantry.
Mm.
And that was in 2020. And I decided to take it.
Oh, so the corona thing didn't disturb you, because the corona thing was like 2019, 20.
And I agree, there were like registrations open 2020 for the next year. So
Oh,
that's when I decided. I feel like it's not just a decision when you start to decide how you're gonna register. It's the whole action. I am embarking on a journey. So hence why I'm saying it started in 2020. It was the decision and the step taking that happened in 2020.
you still remember the first one that you entered?
Yes,
How did it go?
I dropped out.
Why?
I chickened out. I was like, Joe, this is not meant for me. I tried and I tried, and Joe, maybe it's not meant for me. I feel like it was there was anxiety taking over and um, trauma of being bullied, and I was like, Joe, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stand it if it happens again. But I dropped out, yabo. And then eventually, the following year, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna stop, you know, because people are gonna say what they want to say. But if it's not the truth, I know my truth, you
Yeah.
know. And if this is me, I'm gonna do me. And that's when I decided to enter a different pageant.
Okay.
But it moved me. I lost, and I cried, and I felt like it was the end of the world.
Uh,
But eventually, um, it's acceptance, and I felt that this is what experience is, this is how a person has to learn. You fail in order to achieve. And eventually I entered another pageant and I won. And
Mm.
I think the first pageant that I won was a school pageant in
Okay.
2022. Yeah, and then that's how it went. But eventually I took a break when I was in matric, which was in 2023. I took a break and yeah, I've been taking a break. But now we're breaking the fasting.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how I'm listening to you, né? And whenever you speak, I always finish your sentences in my head because we've been speaking.
Yeah.
But then you just said you wanted to like bring out your work out there now. Now you wanna work. Now you wanna operate.
Yeah.
By the way, you're from Castile. Why didn't you attempt Miss Castile? I think there was Miss Castile. I don't know when was it, last year or last of last.
I also entered that competition, but I dropped out.
You also dropped out on that one.
Yes.
I thought people drop out of school only. But
No.
anyway, so like yo man, you also chicken out.
Yes, I did. I
Yes.
was scared. I don't like pressure, but at the same time, I feel like it's a good thing. So at that time, I wasn't really comfortable with the idea of being pressurized into doing something that I hadn't really put my thought into it. So I just felt like it's just too much. I'm like, yo, I'm too much of a baby for this. Nope.
So on the break that you're talking about, what were you doing during the break?
During the break, I feel like I was growing and I was learning more about myself, and yeah, it was more about self development and ready to take the world, make it my own if I want to. So I feel like I had to gather
Okay.
stones before I cast them.
I know you're coming through with some metaphors, because yo, I feel sorry for my viewers, guys. If you need translation, if you need translation, if I got the stones and what that, because you guys are just sitting at home being stoned. Okay, so how long was the break?
How long was the break? It was for a year. And then last year I went back actually.
Mm-hmm.
I had entered Miss Ehlanzeni and Miss Mpumalanga Tourism.
Okay,
Yeah, and
that's
that's
huge.
work in progress.
That's dope. That's dope. From school to no, that's dope, man. I pray you win.
Thank you.
I'm gonna vote for you.
Thank you.
We're gonna vote for guys. Make sure that you vote, man. Please, just follow us on social media, and then we'll keep you updated. And then, yeah, right, right. So like, yeah, man. Can we talk about my brother? How did you guys meet? You and
Your brother?
I must say the stage name, and people don't really know his stage name. Play shop, man.
Oh, I met him through a page and sister, Podisho Makubedu.
Okay. Yeah, I
Um,
know her.
yes. She was like to me, girl, they're having a fashion show this side, and I just saw you posted something that you made, and I think if you are interested, I think you should take the opportunity and go and showcase your work. And I was like, trust me, if an opportunity avails itself, I am not letting it pass. Yeah.
No matter. Okay, for someone who's like working with him for like the first time, how was the work relationship between you and the models? And we're gonna step into the event. We're coming. So like,
Okay.
how was the relationship working with him for the first time, and also the models who are modeling for that fashion show?
I feel like it was good. It felt like I've known them for the longest of time, and I didn't even feel like this was my first time doing everything. Like, um, having to balance between modeling for other designers and having other models model for my designs, it didn't even feel that difficult, because it was easy to work with everybody. And I feel like it was a matter of reciprocation of energies. They respected me and I respected them back. And we just saw each other like family. It's a matter of we just family, and that's what made me feel comfortable and relaxed. And I think, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not really gonna give everyone shout out, but if I don't remember you as Keys, but then I want to give a shout out to there was Mira, there was Podisha, like you said, and shout out to you for coming through. Shout out to Tlai Shagopebani, shout out to Citizen Sport for the venue, and then who else? Who else was there? Vel? There was Nene. I don't remember her real name, but yeah. So shout out to everyone who came through. Cause if I make a list, it'll take me like a run. And shout out to the camera team who are shooting what's behind the culture. They came through with the content that's you guys see.
Yeah.
Alright? And we still should get that dress from Nene. You should definitely came through. And yeah, shout out to Minzy, shout out to Sean, shout out to Jessica, everyone who came through, man. That was a beautiful event.
It really was.
Yeah, we actually hosting soon. You coming through, you coming back.
Of
Man.
course.
Yeah, please need something from me. Just
Don't
to
worry,
tell.
I got
So
you.
like I don't know, maybe it's the way you look. I've never seen you outside, come mistake at groove or whatever.
I don't. I'm not. I'm an introvert. I am not an outgoing person, even though I like adventure. I like exploring, but
Not that kind of adventure.
yeah, let's not. I
Yo. No, Mara, okay. It's just you naturally like that. It's not like
yeah,
something
naturally I don't
happened
like
and then
crowded
you're like, yo.
places unless if I'm unless if maybe like circumstances, for an example, the event, the fashion show, I had to be there, I had to show up, and it's unlike groove in mashata. People are fighting, ning ning it's over China kama potlele, and now you find that I have a scar on my face. Choo!
Yo, imagine having a scar, dog. Especially all the model over there is scar. That means you're no longer modeling, you're no longer catwalking, so a bump. I gotta have a scar, so like.
Yeah, now I look like a pantula, I look like a paranyana and stuff, and I don't like that.
There's nothing wrong. Well, compo,
Nah, nah.
yeah. Yeah, man. So I get you, because yeah, when I'm out there, really, when
Yeah.
Marilyn, I need support from you guys. When I'm an MC, so you guys should just make about 5 minutes and then you drive your car and you drive away.
Biang, like,
Yeah,
show
you
up,
come
go
through,
groove.
show off, and for me, since I'm an MC, and then you leave.
Cha. Nah.
Yeah, you'll think about it, guys. She agreed. So, yeah, man, we actually hosting soon. So, pageantry wise, it's actually going well for you, and I'd love to see you more on stage. I'd like to see you pushing,
Of
because you
course.
said something like you want to go big. This thing, yeah.
Yes, I wanna go big. I wanna go. The aim is to be there, Miss South Africa.
Why not approach? Why not approach like the likes of what's this guy, Billy Brown?
Approach him how?
Like, yo, if something comes up, why not you
Yes,
operate
sir.
and then hi, wo.
I'm still thinking about it honestly because, as I said, it's still work in progress. I want to try doing things by myself, and then if I see horror, you know what, I think I'm lacking somewhere. Then that's when I'm gonna go seek for assistance from other parties.
Yes. No, you should definitely do that, man. Besides the whole thing of pageantry and knitting, what other hobby talent you'd like to explore?
Honestly, I like cooking, and actually, I just love having my way in the kitchen. So I think, yeah, cooking, baking, anything along those lines. We good.
Cooking with JOYCAL, what that? Something like
Yeah, something like that.
something like. All right. No, it's operating, doc. Like yo, I don't know if you know, but then I've been posting so much about it. Have you like watched our latest episode?
I think I did.
Shorts or the whole thing?
No, I watched the shorts. I am not a fan of watching the movies, long episodes of stuff. Aye, aye, aye.
Really? And it's been trending though.
I've seen that. I've seen that. I watched small of it, small on YouTube, and I was like, okay,
It's enough.
yeah.
But okay, Sharp. So like I hear you because it's been trending and everyone been talking about it. I just thought maybe like okay, Sharp, yo guys, but then if you yeah, but we understand. That's why we actually came up with shots and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why you, man.
That
And
also accommodate people like me.
yeah, and when I have the energy, you should come through and yeah,
Energy for.
for the camera and the mic and what.
Oh,
I know you
okay.
spoke so much about anxiety. I don't know why. What's going on? What's making you anxious? Don't go
I
into
don't know.
details because I feel like this it's a deeper meaning. Because I feel like you said it like twice or three times.
No, I feel like it's just the thing. It's a condition. It's like I don't know. I just get anxious when I have to be like, I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, it's gonna be out in public. People are gonna see it, and I don't know what people are gonna say about it. The response that people are gonna give. Are they gonna like me? Are they gonna hate me? But at the same time, once I start doing it, for instance, when I pageantry, I become anxious, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get on that stage, I shake like nobody's business. I tremble, okay, earthquake. But at the same time, immediately I put on my heels and I step on that stage. Everything just goes quiet. I'm in my own space. It's like I'm practicing at home, and I just do what I've done before. But if it's something that has to do with speaking, public speaking or speaking in J&J,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just have to like stop thinking much about the people, about the audience, and just be myself. And it doesn't really matter what people think, honestly, because at the end of the day, this is me, and whatever you might be having to say, it's not gonna change who I am.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in pageantry and you feel like no, Abichi, for someone who's good at what I'm doing, Moban Ropi.
Actually, no. I feel like I might be like that. I might be like, nah, man, bang rupile, like this. Yeah, the votes were rigged or something. But at the same time, I'm like, they probably saw, um, they saw. I might have not seen it, what
Mm-hmm.
they saw in the person who was given the title, but I believe that they were the most deserving person, and what is meant for me will be mine eventually.
Oh, cause yeah, I do come across people like, yeah, no matter my work, this, my English, that. I don't know if the English matters more. I don't know if the English matters when you're modeling. Mara, that's people like, because I hang out with like a couple of models, one the likes of Taisha or Mira, like, and they say those things. I'm like, cause like, does it really matter like that? Well, so I just wanted your side of the story. Like, very, it happens. Is like you have an experience about that.
I actually don't. Maybe I'm like, I think maybe I tripped on the stage, and that might have seemed like I can't do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm just like, mistakes happen, and I tried so hard to hide that. I tried to rectify it by doing something. Maybe I pulled out a trick, maybe, right there on stage, and it's up to them if they notice the negative, but I'm very positive and I'm just gonna take the good things that happened. If I went there and I had people screaming loudly, that's it. That's my highlight of the day. I don't care what they said.
What do you enjoy the most about modeling?
Interacting with people, getting to know, mm, uh, getting to meet different people
Mm-hmm.
and getting to socialize with them. In as much as I'm an introvert, I like meeting new people. Hence why I am so big on learning new languages because I meet different people every day. So yeah, I think that's what I like about it. And I
Yeah,
learn every day.
yeah.
It's part of growing.
When I read the whole language thing, yo, you got a voice note there, like, okay, sharp. From English, 2 seconds later, it's a different. I'm like, it's like, and then some like some even words you use, I don't even understand them in that certain language. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna ask. It will sound like, hey, that one ain't gotta choose it. I mean, I embarrass myself type of thing, right? So I
Yeah.
don't know, like, modeling wise, I don't know. Have you seen, in general, what are the mistakes that you feel like you see that people barking? Let's say I'm hosting an event and it's about pageantry. What are the most barking the mistakes or the one or okay club? These people are normalizing these things
That
and
were done by other people.
yeah, maybe
Um
in pageantry as a whole.
I feel like in most cases, um, I don't know, for instance, they offer these modeling classes like
Mm-hmm.
for like it's more like an organization. So if I have a pageant competition, I'm gonna offer classes for the models that are gonna be participating in the pageant,
Mm-hmm.
and in most cases we try to teach everybody the same thing, and I feel like that is not how it's supposed to be. Everybody has their own. It's like a koskolong. The teachers that know her, you know what, this one is my learner, this one is a genius, I'm gonna stick with her. But they also have those that they tolerate, which are like average learners, and then there are those ones where they know her. These ones have conditions, and we're just gonna be patient with them, and we're just gonna be, yeah, we're just gonna be patient, yeah. But so I feel like that's just how it's supposed to be also in pageantry, where we're like, we accept people with their, but like any categories in all sizes and all shapes, so they
Mm.
should just, so I just feel like maybe if they were given the opportunity to just be themselves, then if this one can't do this, they can do that, that's also okay. And I feel like, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know.
No, cause I get you, and another this thing, like hopefully I'll hear your side of the story, and hopefully I'll have more guests like the likes of Menzi and Billy Brown, like I said,
Mhm.
and yeah, those kind of people. Like I want to understand like, why pageantry, ne? Whenever they
Mhm.
host something and they give you that crown, they give you that sash, whatever.
Mhm.
It's like it's chai. As long as it's not title or not a crown, it's chai. They don't give tasks like when you're busy modeling, ne?
Mhm.
You get to go, you visit schools, you visit orphanage,
Mhm.
what and. But
Mhm.
after ending the title, you sit back and relax. And I'm trying to understand why most of these people are normalizing that. I don't know if
I
maybe
wouldn't.
you have a say, a comment on that one.
I kind of do actually. I don't think that it's the fault, yeah, the organization or the pageant itself. It's a matter of who you are, who is holding the title.
Mm.
Because in most cases, um, when I first entered pageantry, as I said, that was for me to grow and to learn more about myself. But if you were to ask, most of these people enter pageantry because of the benefits, I think maybe like they're getting vouchers, gifts, and there's of course maybe they're like those that have awards. And I feel like immediately you get what you've been working for, that's it. And they forget all about the community work, going back to that school to do all that. And I feel like that is what's wrong. It's not the organization that is missing the point, it's the title holder who misses the
Mm.
point.
Yeah, Lena, the title holder, please make sure you fix or else you'll be taken back. So yeah, she's gonna come through and collect the sash and the crown because you guys don't really deserve it. Because now you're ruining the genie of modeling. So for me,
Mhm.
who know you, because I know you like that, not really really, but for someone who's like been in the game, being in the industry of modeling and stuff, and
Mm.
then you took a break, and so I don't know. When you probably had things that you went through, hence you did take a break. So I don't know. Maybe there's someone out there who's like interested in the journey that you're taking from an either
Mhm.
knitting, either sewing,
Mhm.
either pageantry, being a model or fashion model.
Mhm.
So I don't know. What advice would you give a baby girl who's that? Because you learn that you're a baby, so
Yes, I
put
am.
yourself in their shoes. Oh, you're already there. So for someone who'd like to step in the journey that you're in,
Mhm.
so I don't know, how would you advise someone like that?
This is something that I was taught by my grandmother, that it doesn't matter what anybody says. Like they could say ufifele, like ke muntu, or like ubifie, or anything along those lines.
Mm.
And just because they're saying it, they're voicing it out, does it's not gonna change. It's not gonna do anything to you. So I feel like you should just learn to accept yourself. You should just learn to be yourself and be true to yourself and take your time into developing yourself, and also take your time into um learn new things, and just give yourself time. We're not rushing anyway. If you're meant to die, you're gonna die. But we're not rushing anyway, and you just have to give yourself the time to grab opportunities when they avail themselves. For instance, we have local pageants and we have shifting provincial and international, you know. So you should just start small. It's like baby steps. You just start small and you end up rectifying your mistakes. And if you did lose or you did win, it doesn't stop there. You continue, you know. And yeah, like I said, the Tlavunyana ke ditabogolo.
Guys, I really hope everyone actually paid attention to what she actually said, even though the accent, tell us who like you get to like yo, yeah, man, you cannot. Alright, but yeah, man, like she said, man, just accept yourself. Be like young Zota, guys. Accept yourself the way you are, and be confident, cause not, bro, you're not gonna change, bro. But anything with God is possible. But then if you are dark, then I don't know. Just stand outside. Then maybe the sunlight that's gonna. Alright. But yeah, make sure that you actually pay attention to everything that she actually said, because she was advising most of our sisters and our like alright. So please make sure that you do subscribe, you comment, you like, you alright. So yeah. Yes, one more thing before we vibe, because as a woman, as a baby, as you are, what's your comment on these people who are normalizing rape in our nation?
But I wouldn't hate is a big word, but I don't like what is really happening because these people are normalizing nonsense, honestly. Because what do you mean? At first, they would say that, nah, as young girls or as women, we wear revealing clothes and stuff like that. But we're talking about children and we're talking about elderly people. Elderly people are always dressed, they're always covering their bodies. And as for kids, they're just kids. I feel like kids are supposed to be kids in our eyes, you know. They see you as malume or they see you as papa or booty, you know, anything. And I feel like we should also view, men should view them the same way, you know. And especially given the recent incident, yeah, you know, I feel like that is so wrong. It doesn't matter hore when I olokoa or you are black. It's wrong, you know. And now the kid has to live with trauma, you know, and other people have done that, like they've lived with it, and some ended up committing suicide because of the things that would happen, you know, in their environment. You keep on being you keep on being constantly reminded of what happened to you. It's not gonna end here. Whether they end up arresting him or whatever happens to him, it's a point. It's a fact actually. Kids are gonna always be like, "Mwah, you're not gonna tell us anything when you were once raped," you know, and stuff like that. And I feel like it's a seed that grows each and every single day. And mara shem tlogelang o dire manyalo. Honestly, it's wrong. It's very wrong. I feel like it's very wrong. You have women. If you are gay, it's fine. Go be gay elsewhere. There are gay people after all. You can just go find yourself an adult and civilized person that you can do your nasty business with. You know, there's no need to be targeting kids and stuff like that. There's no need to be a pedophile, honestly.
So if you were the minister of police, what do I do? How would you solve a case like this?
Um, honestly speaking,
Death sentence. Death sentence. Guys, you guys are
oh,
normalizing ish.
yeah. Honest, if learn a death sentence, I feel like I would have the principles of these other nations where they brutalize you to death, you know, or anything of that nature. That sentence, they're still in jail, they're eating, they're waking up every morning, batapa and everything, whilst somebody else is going through trauma of things that they did to them. So they
Do you
should be,
consider into ne? Yes. Or they should cut off your
yeah, or they should cut
once.
off your manhood so that you learn for the rest of your life. Luana, you'll be living with trauma or you've seen them cut it off.
Ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best solution. Ne? Yeah, so Barkma, who's the minister of Big Girl? Yeah, Big Girl. Please pay attention to this. So if when you're a friend of Big Girl or a cousins, whatever, this clip, please send it to him because we really need to do one. So yes, please, because hey, these kids, yo,
They're really going through a
you know, and it
lot.
was the craziest thing, cause like now, if I'm like a Han, I'm dating a Han, and she experienced rape. for us to actually have some sort of intercourse, the trauma in that relationship. More like yo, it's crazy and it's killing the relationships. It's like you're killing everything. You're killing a person's future, person's dream, mentality, killing relationships. Like you're killing
Yeah.
so the manhood thing.
And now,
I
little now we
agree.
are scared. I know that I'm not ready. I'm still a baby, as I said. But in the future, of course, I'm gonna be a mom. But I'm gonna be scared of giving birth to a child in J because even boys are going through the same thing, you know. So
Mm.
we're just living in a brutal world, honestly.
Yes. Abby. Abby, please stop this nonsense. I'm joking, fun. So yeah, man. Big Color, please make sure that you do pay attention to everything that we're telling you, or else you're in trouble. Alright. So yes, man. Justice for Kwekwe, even though she's not the only one, because
Yeah.
from my research, she's not the only one. So yo, guys. So hey, please subscribe, comment, like, share. Numbhead. I feel like crying because the things that the tell said are traumatizing. So thank you so much to everyone who has watched and shared our episode with Young Zoto. It's growing, and our podcast is actually growing. And yeah, man, this is beautiful, man. This is nice, dog. The views, the analytics. If you check the analytics, are actually going well. YouTube wise, our TikToks, our Facebook. No, the growth is beautiful, man. So shout out to each and every person who shared and commented on that episode, the shots, the full episode. We really appreciate you. And learn all level of the shots. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for coming through, man. And
Yeah.
as much as I know you, everything that you told me, and yeah, you should thank me. Tough pick again, yeah. I respected your work. You said you don't want to expose yourself like that, so I respected you. So whatever we talked about, I had, yeah, bro,
Suara, you'll get your 12 pack when I reach my first million.
yeah. Guys, so if we reach 1 million views, we'll get the 12 pack.
1 million rands.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Shout out to Kels Visual say for being here, and shout out to you, guys. The fact that I keep forgetting your name, Yam Power. AB. Yeah, man. So shout out to each and everyone who came through. Lon shout out. No jammers. So yeah, man. Shout out to Scissor Spot for actually accommodating us at Scissor Spot. Yeah, man. We actually coming through. So like, any last word you'd like to say?
I would like to say, Hore, please support. Business grows because of support from people. It doesn't have to be anybody near me, but it can be anybody from, literally, like you can be far away from me. It's gonna get to you either way, you know. So I'm just saying that let's support each other. It may not be, I may not only be the, yeah, I may not be the only person
Okay.
actually who needs support from people, you know. So I feel like it's only fair, Hore, we should support these people, you know. Same way we voted for Sweet Guluva.
Yes, sweet pullover is he really sweet. But you look sour. But it's fine, guys. Subscribe, comment, like. So, social media wise, how do we follow you? Because since you run business.
um, yes, the knitting business. It's on Facebook and on Instagram. It's JOYCAL Knitwear, and I'm still working on creating an account on TikTok. So yes.
Sharp. So, Kels, thank you so much, my brother, for the cameras. But yeah, man, thank you so much. Say, Tango, do you have any last words? Scave. It's 5. Tango!